Welcome, everyone. Congratulations and thank you for joining. Good evening. My name is Justina Ikperegi, pharmacist Justina Ikperegi, and I'm really, really delighted giving that warm welcome. I just noticed that anytime I'm doing this kind of training, everything about me just is to blow. I'm so happy, excited to share this brief information with every one of us. It's amazing, how you can understand a situation very, very well, and you want to impart it, because 20 something years ago, this kind of presentation I attended just transformed my life. I'm a pharmacist by profession, but it really, really made a lot of difference hearing what you are also about to hear now. Because sometimes when I look back, I'm like, what if I didn't get that well-informed mind about the real situation and it just clicked? I saw myself represented in the presentation. It just showed, that in reality, facts, truth, like the Bible says that you know the truth, it will set you free, or my people perish for lack of knowledge. It is kind of opportunity for every one of us to decide, so that you are not just living life by chance, but you have a well-informed mind to make a decision as per the direction of your life, how you really, really want your life to be, how I want my life to be. And I will ask one basic question. Since beginning of the year, did anybody make any resolution that you want to be healthier? Even if you didn't write it down, you didn't really say it, but was it in your mind that you want to be healthier, you want to be prosperous, you want to do something? And when you made that decision, did you plan anything at all? Did you write down or decide that, oh, this is the path I will take, this path I will take, or you were just waiting that, oh, anytime sickness comes, I will attend to it? That is where we are coming, or where we are sharing from, because I said I had this opportunity. I was like that, thinking as a pharmacist, oh, if any ailment come, oh, I have my elder brother is a medical doctor. I have a lot of clinic. I have a lot of medical doctors that were my classmates and not the rest. So it won't really be a problem. But I was just about 40 something years old then, and life was so challenging. If I have the opportunity, I'll post my picture of before and after, so you understand what we are talking about. Everything just kind of revolutionized my life so much, so deeply, that from my heart, I wish everybody will just enjoy what I'm now enjoying, will just understand what I'm about to share now and get it right from the beginning. So it is all about rejuvenation. How does it really work? How does it start? What is the blueprint? We have been talking about this rejuvenation, but we want to have it in our fingerprint. What is the blueprint? What is the accepted, science-backed, at least steps that are basic, that everybody knows that no matter where you are now in the wellness scale, even if you are at the lowest form, which is like, oh, you are taking a lot of drugs, you are taking more than 2 drugs to be able to sustain yourself, to be able to survive. And sometimes some people have even been told you'll be on that drug for the rest of your life. If you are that state, that's the lowest level. You can see where this lady who believes in, in transformation and change is coming from. Basic level. But you can go higher, you can progress, you can go higher and progress. Fuel your passion, fuel your information, decide, make up your mind, and we are ready to meet you wherever you are. Whether you are at the beginning, you are at the middle, or you are at the top where you don't even take any drug at all. You already understand this blueprint, the 10 lifestyle modifications that actually impact on your well-being. So your health span, your critical function that determines your health and your vitality, they are in top gel. This is coming from a place whereby people should not live on survival mode the way they are now. They're just packaging on the outside so that people will think, oh, everything is well. No, it's no longer about survival mode, but really thriving, really, coming out to be prosperous in all aspects. It's an all-rounder. It's a balanced life system where you can sustain that thriving zone, whereby you are not controlled by drugs, but the body healing tools that our Father in heaven already provided for us. You need the right information to be using the quantified and qualified, quantities of the body healing tools. You need to know. It's not like a glorified native doctor or anything. You just see any leaf you see, you just watch and eat. No, it's a blueprint. It has worked this business for 48 good years. So where we are going to is actually better than where we are coming from. That's what we are talking about. A very, very warm welcome for all of you for joining us today. So if we go through this presentation today and we are unable to let you have that blueprint, you can ask us questions. Write them down while the presentation is going on, so you can ask us questions. But I want you to understand that this slide is actually telling us where we are going to, what we are going to discuss today, the blueprint, the all-rounder that balances everything. Everyone needs to understand, because on this day, just ask yourself, if you are giving, let's say God gives you an opportunity to say, if I give you opportunity to have all the health you want, everything, no sickness at all, you have health, vitality and everything, or I give you $1 billion, which one will you choose? Just like they asked a monkey, all this plenty banana in a house full of banana and maybe just $1,000, which one will you prefer? You prefer the banana. Some people also think that they can live life just depending on, the kind of money. If I have money, I will not buy the product. That's not how it goes. That's what we want us to understand. The blueprint will start from somewhere, and we're ready to meet you wherever you are. Wherever you are, whatever you want. Just know, I want you to look at this tree. You see that it is surviving from a well-cemented floor. It means the seed was blocked, but the seed is very viable. But it was able to break open with its force. It was able to break open that cemented floor and thrive. But you see, if you just remain on survival mode under the cement, people will be, stamping on it, people will be marching on it and disturbing it. But anyone can survive, because we are the only species on this planet Earth God has given the opportunity to choose, to change, to decide. If we were going this way before, we say, no, I don't like my life like this. I want it like this. Oh, I'm not rich enough, or my parents were not rich enough, but I want to be rich. It will be yours. Oh, people are not healthy. Oh, I'm genetically predisposed to a disease, but I don't want to develop that disease. It will be yours. You just have to take action in the right direction. That's what we are talking about. Oh, I'm always having malaria and typhoid, and I don't want my life like that. You just have to take the right decision to go to the right direction of life. So anyone can survive, anyone can decide to overcome, but not everyone can grow. Not everyone grows, because to thrive through this cemented floor now are like other forces. Like fuel is going up, prices are going up. Oh, I can't afford the product. Oh, the sun is shining, the rain is falling too much, there's too much snow. A lot of all these excuses will always be there. Tinubu, one thing, different Trump, anything can just be there as this cemented floor to keep us low. But if you want to thrive, you have to make a decision. This is your moment to stretch, to evolve, to become more than you are now. Not just survive, but thrive in a challenging environment, in a challenging economy, in a challenging situation that we are seeing now. We are asking you to choose to thrive, to choose to expand. So you bust it open. You know, when an egg cracks from the inside, a new life begins. But when it cracks from outside, that life dies. It's for you as a human being to decide if you want to expand, evolve, elevate. Remember, in this generation, what is working is system. Smart people build systems, but other people just survive, try to survive, and they don't ever make it on that survival mode. We don't want that for anybody. See what is happening. A lot of people, millions of people, more than 80%. You can imagine how many people we invited to this presentation right now. Some people will say, oh, I'm busy. Busy doing what? Expanding their head in search of money. When they get the money, they spend it for the head that doesn't ever come. Most people, they react to illness, they react to diseases. It's when they are sick, they will even ask you for the product you have spoken to them about long time ago. Most people react to illness. Smart people build their own head before problems begin. So wherever you are now in the wellness scale, the whole idea is to reverse the disease. If there's any disease, if you are taking 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 drugs, because you can see some people that have malaria every time, sometimes they have arthritis also. Some people have arthritis, they have ulcer. Some people have ulcer, they have hypertension. Some people have hypertension, they also have diabetes. You can see the cycle. That's not what we want. What we are saying is, let us take the blueprint we are going to discuss today, how you can reverse this situation. Because your life does not get better by chance or by luck, by wishful thinking. You can't wish that amen away. God has given us the knowledge, the information as to what to do. Somebody has been praying, God, give me chair, God, give me chair. One day, God showed him in a dream that I've given you trees. Go and create chairs. That is who we are as human beings. You want to be better. God has given us all the body healing tools. You need to get the information on how to create, the body healing tools that will not impact that aspect of your life that you want to improve on. So it doesn't get better by chance, by wishful thinking. It gets better by choice, by decision. And that is what we want to know today about the rejuvenation blueprint, the restoration blueprint, everything that will take you. If you are on sugar challenge, what do you do? If you are having challenge maybe with the digestive tract or with sleeping or with getting pregnant or any health challenge at all, what are you supposed to do to reverse it? That doesn't stop you from taking your medicaments, for taking your pharmaceuticals. But you don't have to be on it for the rest of your life. That's what we're talking about. How do you use them as adjunct therapy? How do you use them as complementary medicine to be able to reverse the situation? So you become healthier, you become stronger, you become, the kind of person you want to be throughout life. That's what we call health span. It's different from lifespan. Lifespan will be number of years you live. Let's say you're able to live 120 years. After the 120 years, you were bedridden or having one challenge or the other. That's not life. It's not for you at all. What you should choose is called health span. If you live 120 years, those 120 years, you are still able to play with your great-grandchildren. You are still able to eat. You are still able to do the things you want to do, because you are going to listen to the rejuvenation blueprint. You'll be able to unleash your full potential. You will discover the path to this vitality, this life of purpose that resonates in your mind, that you are not inhibited, you are not playing down on. You will have the financial freedom so you can have a say as per how you want your life to really be. This starts with Forever Living product, and you will agree with me by the time I finish today that this company is worth, every effort. I did, like I explained to you 20 years ago, 20-something years ago. And I listened, I saw the potential. I saw also a lady that was also in her 60s. Then I'm like, oh, when I'm in my 60s, that's where I want to be. And I thank God I'm now in my 60s, going to 70, and I am so excited that I am rejuvenated, expecting everybody to understand how this principle actually work. What is it all about? The company, like, you can trust. I want to start with this because I want you to be able to understand why you should trust this company, not anyhow product. Like I said before, not glorified native doctor, not products that are not quantified or qualified, but experts for over 48 years. In 2 years, we'll be 50 years in the industry, in the ever-expanding wellness industry. We have been in the leadership role of helping people recover, helping people with adjunct therapy to be able to get back their health, to take responsibility for their primary health care. You can see when it was founded, but now we're in 165 countries of the world. I don't even, how many countries do we have in the whole world? I think 170 or 170 something. So maybe only about 5 or 10 small countries we have not reached, but we will still get there. More than 9.3 3 million active distributors. We have more than this in tens of millions, but we have those ones who just come, they just use once they are well. Like I was telling somebody, as pharmacists and medical doctors, that's how we were trained. We know that when customers come, once they are well, you don't ever see them again. When next you see them, you know that it's when something is wrong. We wellness influencers, we are like that. You know, we don't expect everybody to stay, but for us, it is very important that we stay and use the product for ourselves. Enjoy the product because you will be able to see the change. The challenge is that most people feel drained, they feel exhausted, they are just managing, they are not thriving, but they are just what? Remember what you saw in that soil, below the soil, below the cemented part of the soil. You see that those people that are just surviving, if you look at faces in Nigeria or some countries that are having challenges, you see that people are just squeezing, people are just surviving instead of thriving. No matter the challenge, what we are saying is you can thrive. That's why we are come with this blueprint. We'll put us together, we'll put hands together, we'll work together, and you will thrive with us and see that you were created for greater things, not to settle for survival mode. Say, oh, this person is coming to do it for us, this person is coming to do it for us because of this person is in office. No. During the and all those kind of olden days kings, everything we are seeing now, they were already happening, but people were still thriving or surviving or prospering however they want it. It's up to you to be well informed, to make the right decision. Don't get stuck in your goals. They said the graveyard is the richest spot on earth because a lot of people have gone to their graves with their dreams, with their goals and everything because they never took action. I pray today, by the time we finish, all of you listening to me will be so blessed that in 10 years, 5 years, 2 years, even like today, I'm grateful that I attended that presentation. 20 years, I'm still grateful to God I did. And I pray that will also be your testimony. Don't just wait for time to pass without real progress. If you don't make a decision today, procrastination, they say, is actually the big currency for early death and lack of enjoyment or lack of real life. So if you want a real quality lifestyle, don't live for uncertainty or what is happening in the world right now. The uncertainty about your financial future is not what you should settle for. But we have a blueprint where you can settle for what you really want. Don't be tired of doing what maybe others have done to get the result and they are telling you the truth. But be tired of living from paycheck to paycheck, not knowing when things will improve, because you can see for yourself now that there are a lot of things that are going up, but salaries and what you are earning will not be going up. Yes, I know some people can decide to earn salary for maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years to be able to, start up, but start a side business that we are going to be discussing about now, so that you will be like most of us. We were doing this one-man business or paycheck to paycheck, but we're doing this side also until the breakthrough happened. And then we realize that, yes, there's life beyond just this limitation of survival mode. Millions feel trapped, but you don't have to. It's not about feeling, it's about taking action, that you don't want that life anymore. You don't want to remain in that cycle of stress. If you have unfulfilled potentials, it also affects your health. I don't know how many of us have read it. You know very well that they said the solution in this sugar issue also has to do with reducing your stress, because as you grow older, I know this is not part of the project, but I want you to understand this so you know where we are going to. If you are under stress, you always produce what you call negative hormones. Negative hormones has to do with something like your adrenaline, cortisol, insulin, ghrelin that helps you with whether you're satisfied or you're not satisfied, insulin that helps you with the sugar level. Then you are always having challenge like cortisol that can be pumped into your blood to also cause you this challenge that you understand. It can affect you with fat storage and the rest, or non-adrenaline that is fight or flight hormone. So if you wake up in the morning, for example, and you're just looking at your phone, this has already increased these negative hormones. And what will happen? More adrenaline, more insulin, more sugar, more ghrelin that will be causing problem. But if you know that the solution is in, I know there are 10 lifestyles. I'm going to talk about the exercises, the food, the nourishment, the sleep, and all that. I just use this as an example for you to understand that it's not just about the product, it's about this blueprint, the lifestyle, everything you need to change so you understand the root causes of all these problems. If you know the root cause, you will be able to handle it from there. And you won't have to be on drugs for the rest of your life. They might just be very simple. Somebody will say, how can just looking at my phone affect my head? It might not just be because you are looking at your phone. What we are talking about, there are some people, they don't even look at their phone, but they wake up in the morning, they are thinking, where would the next money come from? Or they are thinking, my husband did this yesterday, or my wife did this yesterday. That anger has already pumped a lot of cortisol, non-adrenaline to the bloodstream, insulin, because you are not fighting, you are not flying. Insulin is also having that, also sugar is being pumped. They're supposed to give you energy to fly or fight. That's a basic problem. This will cause a cascade of problem of internal inflammation. So solution is what we are here to provide, no matter where you are coming from. If you are able to rather take positive hormones like the serotonin, the dopamine, the endorphins, oxytocin, melatonin, estrogen, testosterone. There are also so many positive hormones. I just wrote them down so that you could be able to understand what we are talking about. That if you not take all these things into play and you are able to overcome this challenge, you see, it's not about eating sugar, it's not about eating carbohydrates, it's not about avoiding them. It's about setting your body in the right mood to be able to burn off the sugar, or whatever you are eating is handled well, the way God created the body to function. So rejuvenate and unlock your full potentials with our product, with our medical team, giving you personalized, package or routine or activities or menu that will help you, even if you're already on some drugs, no matter where you are in the wellness scale, how you cannot progress from there to give you energy and vitality. All our products are natural, they are organic, they are effective. They help you fuel your whole day. So you don't feel weak, you don't feel tired, you're able to plan better. Brain function is optimal. We have products for weight management. If you have been going through the cycle, when you stop, you gain the weight back with extras. We have a science-backed, in fact, all over the world is so globally trendy. I think I have the packet here. You see it, this C9, that was what I started with. I had fibroids. I was looking so much older than my age. A lot of, things were going on. Energy wasn't there, joint pain and everything. But here I am. After the C9, we also used a lot of product for the fibroid. I used like the fiber. I used, that time they didn't have 10, but I was using the ginger. But all the products just worked. And today I feel so happy. But if you want to lose weight, that time it was only my tummy that was big, now it has flattened out. So, but you want to lose weight, you're on the big side, you use this and will follow you up what you will not be eating on a daily basis. You are well nourished, you are giving optimal level of all the nourishment you need. You will still not be able to eat whatever you want to eat and not gain back the weight. That's what we're talking about. You have products to support your skin so your skin can glow, even the ones you can take. I don't joke with this. I take it on a daily basis, and you can see what it contains. It's so amazing. It contains even the biotin, it contains vitamin E, it contains zinc, it contains, vitamin C, marine collagen, the best in the whole world. Real, hydrolyzed, optimum use, immediate absorption, and you don't have any side effects at all. You can see that we have all the premium brands, proven solution, testimony, and to add to it, we have added a special business opportunity so that you won't say money is the problem. You can see all the wide range of products from the drinks to the healthcare for hair care and weight management, everything. Like I used to have a lot of pimples in those days. All those ones you would press, you would go and shoot. But it's so painful and all the rest. But just detoxifying with the C9 from inside out, I can have a clear skin. You don't need to be repackaged to look good. That's what we are talking about. All the products are unique because there's no company I've ever seen as a pharmacist that had 100% natural ingredients, even up to their preservative. I went to the industry, I went to the farm years back when we were top leaders in Africa. They took us to all the, I was so impressed with their nutraceutical facilities, where even the preservative are from the plants, maize, and all those things, where they will extract their citric acid and the rest to use for our preserve. I don't want to use their, our is my company because I'm a business owner now. So as an affiliate marketer, you have to understand we have proven results. Nobody will use this product and tell you, oh, I didn't know. People will always tell you, those products, they are wonderful. I've used the product, I'm excited. The only thing you will hear, I won't deceive you, they will say, oh, just that they are expensive. I'm like, to me, that's a compliment. That's a compliment. You have to be able to deserve good things. Yes, wide range of products that you deserve. You are God's child. You deserve the best. You deserve the number one. And FFP is number one in quality, in standard, in approval, is globally trendy. And every one of us must use the product on a daily basis because we deserve the best. You see, if you come out from you and people will look at you and say, I know how many people are always wondering, you are sure you are your sisters? I remember somebody saw my passport. I was like, if not that I'm seeing your passport, it's supposed to be checking me in and the rest. I won't believe that this is your age. And today, that person is using our product. I think she has made the position of a supervisor now, even though I'm not even in Nigeria. But it was just that relationship we established, and we are very close friends. And that's how you establish relationships. Organic natural food supplement for optimal health. Optimal up to your old age. We have a lot of people that have retired. They are now, old. They're in their 80s, 1900, and the rest. And all they do is just use the products. Whatever has been your genetic predisposition is not really important here. Because, like I told you, go and read the story or the health story of the soil and seed. If you have a viable seed that is a desert plant, plant it in the rainforest, it won't grow, it won't flourish. But if you have a plant, a viable seed that is for the rainforest, you see that you just put it there, it will grow. The same thing. If you don't want to develop cancer and you have relations that have had cancer, just live the lifestyle modification, 10 of them that we have always trained about. So make sure that you don't give an enabling environment for the cancer to take root. And God bless you, you will never have that cancer. Your children will also have it because genetically now you have stopped it. You have made sure that people don't develop it. That's what we're talking about. So our products are organic, natural supplements that provide essential nutrients, important, that we can no longer get from our food these days because of the way food is being processed, food is being carried from one place to the other. Even in Nigeria now, it's even worse, the way they chemicalize everything. But according to the law of nutrition, our organic natural supplements that supply these vitamins, minerals, amino acid, or botanicals, which we call body healing tools, they help support all the critical functions that determine health, vitality, rejuvenation, metabolism, immunity, growth, and health span. These supplements, they have been well researched by professionals, Nobel Prize winners. Check out all our advisory boards. You will see what we are talking about. You see why we have survived 48 years, not just surviving it, but thriving in spite of the world going up and down in economic challenges and all the rest. You see, this company is thriving seriously. And that's where we are saying, come and key into it. Because what determines your health, your vitality, your rejuvenation, metabolism, immunity, growth, expand, and all, they are what God has put in all these minerals, amino acid, botanicals as body healing tools. A mechanic can repair a car, but without tools, it cannot repair. So your body was created to be able to heal itself, but without the important tools, if they are not even organic, if they are not natural, they won't be able to heal itself. They will cause more inflammation because a toxic thing has been introduced when it's a chemical. That's why in those days, when they give you some drugs, they will give you some vitamins because your body is finding it difficult to cope. It's causing internal inflammation, just like a mosquito biting you. The place is inflamed because toxins are being introduced. The same thing when you eat all these toxic substances, you have internal inflammation because your body is sensing, is telling you toxins have been introduced. But here we are telling you, remove these toxins, detoxify them from the system, send them away to where they belong, outside your body, but introduce vitamins, minerals, trace elements, antioxidants, and all these phytonutrients that will help you rejuvenate from inside out, that will help boost your immunity, that will boost all the critical functions that determines your health vitality. If you lack all these essential nutrients, ailment will start from somewhere. It starts with small signs. Oh, you feel lethargic today. You don't just feel like yourself, or you feel a little bit tired. Oh, small boys coming here and there. Oh, it's just malaria and typhoid. Small complaints starts from there. Before you know it, it's growing bigger and bigger. And we are saying, no matter where you are in the wellness scale right now, we can start from there, give you a personalized pack that will help you grow up, go up until you get to that epic site where your head span is well established and you are happy. Your body is showing you that you are actually taking care of it. Your heart is healthy, your kidney, your liver, every part of your body. If you go for test, doesn't stop you from going for tests from time to time. Still test your blood sugar. Do it. Don't say, oh, I feel well. It's not about feeling. It's about the reality. So these are organic, natural supplements. They contain all the nutrients that the body needs. That is so close to nature, like you are just eating it. The way God planned it to be. According to this nutritional law, it emphasizes to us that the balanced intake of this nutrient, which we have established, have mastered over 48 years, is your best bet. That's the only way. That is why I started today by explaining that we have a global promotional for aloe vera gel and Pro B, 2 or 3 products. And I have made a special design today to make different parts of 2 or 3 products for any challenge that we have. All you need to do is to screenshot anyone that pertains to the area you want to attend to. But everybody, you don't need a profile, you don't need signs or symptoms, you don't need any health challenge to go on this aloe vera gel and Pro B. I decided to add soluble fiber, Active C, and the Forever Daily to mine because, like I said, I don't want to have anything to do with high blood pressure since when I was younger. I remember my dad had it. I don't want to have it at all. Then I remember my mom also had ulcer. I don't ever want to have it. So I always take this. But luckily, the global promotion now is 1 or 2 or 3 products, not one, about 2 or 3 products you should take together for 1 or 2 months and see the answer. That's why we are so blessed in Forever Living product. Everybody, whether you're already a distributor or you're an invited guest here, you should feel blessed. You should be happy. God ordered your step here today. It's not by coincidence that you are here, because it means that ailment will no longer be your portion. All you need to do is to take immediate action, and you will be happy that you have done that. So we are discussing all the different parts. We have discussed all the one about the gut, the central nervous system, your brain. If you're not sleeping well, if you're having challenges with all those ones, but basically these three products will take care of all the other ones because your brain controls every part of the body. But all these other ones can be added depending on the health challenge you have. For example, if you are having challenges with sleep, you're having challenges with remembering things, always having migraine, having headache, or not able to meditate or exercise well, always having that irritable social attitude. People irritate you easily. You don't have that calmness, that patience to have relationships. Then take your royal jelly because it contains acetylcholine that helps nerves, connection, that helps your brain, that helps the whole body. You have to take Arctic sea that helps with the myelination of the nerve. Just like you have electricity flowing through a wire, the rubber covering it is like a myelination. That is a covering. And as we grow older, these things thin off, especially from the age of 30, 35. If you don't supplement with Arctic sea, the nerve degeneration will start taking place. And Blossom Tea to also help you sleep easily, relax, remove all those stress hormone I mentioned at the beginning. Then, of course, all of us will be able to have a good sleep. When you wake up, you feel strong. You have physical recovery, you have your brain recovering, you have emotional well-being, and you are able to take the day for however it is. Weight management product that is backed by science. Not only to burn off the fat that you don't need or remove the toxic load, it nourishes you at the cellular level. So your body is able to go through that autophagy, that natural process of cleaning off dead cells or have damaged cells that would have caused problems. You remove all those toxins that would have caused inflammation, leaky gut syndrome, they are all removed. So you're able to help the body recover in 9 days. That's what it takes, between 7 to 14 days, and we are taking the average 9 days. If you want, or you still feel that you are feeling too big, you can still continue for another 1 month. Is up to you. Then we'll have the Save a Heart pack. This is a full pack. If you already have pain or angina or pressure, anything at all, or you have been giving antihypertensives that you don't want to be on for the rest of your life, just take this as adjunct therapy, not as alternative medicine, because these are food. You are still eating, you just take them as food, so that at least between 1 to 3 months, though some people can also take it for 6 months, even 1 year, once in a while, after that, you can always take it. Your heart cannot come back to normal. All those atrial fibrillation, angina pectoris, all those pains, all those heart disturbance, or plaques that have been formed, they will all clear off. So if the person already has stroke, you see, you have to increase, the number of products. Royal jelly will not be there. The Forever Daily, I think B12 would be here, will also be there to help the stroke recovery. Then, of course, for people that are men that have prostate head, most men may not know where their prostate gland is, but you just have to take this to prevent and also to make sure you reverse it. The dose will not depend on the stage where you are in the wellness scale, like I said. For example, if you are just above 30 and you don't want to develop prostate, now just take it 2 Vitalize on a daily basis and you will never develop the prostate. But if you already have, you never develop the prostate challenges. But if you already have challenges, maybe the catheter is already fixed, or the person is already having challenges urinating, or already having bedroom problems, you will have to take higher doses of 4 times a day of the Vitalize for men, and you have to take Pipolin, Nature Min, Multi-Marker, and be able to reverse it after like a week. Once the catheter has been removed, you cannot reduce the dose to 2-3 times a day. So all these packs are for both prevention and reversal of the situation. It depends on what the person is experiencing. Like I said before, we have this pack for people that already have ulcer or is draining the family and they don't want to develop it. Somebody like me, I take all these products because I don't ever want to have it. Those who have arthritis, especially joint pain, if you're above the age of 30, 40, and you don't want to develop arthritis at all, you have to start taking Forever Move, especially. I don't play with my Forever Move, even though I don't have arthritis. I just take it like maybe 1 month in some months so that I don't develop arthritis at all. Since my elder sister had it, it was the major challenge. Even as I graduated as a pharmacist, that was my first challenge as a graduate. That I can help my sister to move away from this arthritis pain. And I thank God for Forever Living product. Today, she used the product. She's a diamond manager from the use of this Forever Move. It's up to us to decide on how we can take care of our head. So the mental care, the pack, I already explained what each of the products can do. Like I said, I made this pack, and I hope you are doing screenshotting of each of the slides for you to be able to attend to any of the cases. It's just simple for you to understand how they work. The aloe vera gel is included in all the packs as a carrier. It contains natural alkaloids like lignin that helps with semi-permeable membrane to be able to select what it takes in and remove what the body doesn't need. Is the most powerful single source antioxidant. And you know, free radicals generated even when you sleep, even when you walk, and all the rest. And there are multiples when you are now having challenges, you're under stress, or you are doing exercises. It means that these ionized molecules, damaging cells, cannot be cleaned off if you don't take aloe vera gel. Also, fat-soluble pollutants cannot be cleaned off if you don't take aloe vera gel because it contains natural saponins. Saponification is the making of soap. So when I say contains natural saponin, it's able to clean up those fat-soluble pollutants that drinking fruit juices or taking water cannot clean off. So complete cleansing, helping you to boost your immune system. It's adaptogenic. It adapts to your body the way your body needs it. For example, if you have not gone to toilet for days, you just take, a full glass, we see that your body, we empty out what we don't want easily, cleanly. Restroom should actually be restroom. I think that's why they named it restroom, that when you finish, you should feel well, rested, clean, and all. But most people, restroom is actually stress room for them. That's why we encourage you to take the aloe vera gel. But if the person is also having irritable bowel movement, you will not take a lower dose, like 2 tablespoons 3 times a day, and it helps you to, calm it down. That's why we say it's adaptogenic, helps you with cellular repair, hydration. Some people keep drinking water to the extent that they cannot even sleep at night. They are having challenges with too much water. But when you drink aloe vera gel, it's able to hydrate the cells 24/7 without disturbing your sleep. So take aloe vera gel first thing in the morning, last thing at night, and you are able to hydrate, rejuvenate, supply the body with the nutrients. And when you are doing exercise, it's very important that you drink aloe vera gel to handle the free radicals. So it's certified for purity, everything we want. We got the organic certification last year, and we are actually grateful to God that this business is here to help people. So the Macho Mass Pack, like I said, aloe vera gel helps to transport this nutrient, these body healing tools to their site of action. So Multi-Marker and Vitalize is the Macho Mass Pack because it will help you with your joints, with your cartilage, with your, mouth. It will help you with the part of your body that makes you a man. That is the Vitalize for men. The prostate will be maintained throughout life. It needs nutrient to be able to maintain itself, and it's absent in most of the food we eat these days. And you can see it, the prostate inflammation or prostate challenge or prostate cancer is on the increase globally because most people do not take these products regularly. For your gut health, then of course for the heart, then for the skin and for ligaments. I mentioned to you before that this marine collagen is a necessity. Just look for it. Look for anybody that has it and make sure you are taking it from time to time to help you with your ligaments, with your joints, with your pains, with your skin, with glow. Some people think it's just to help you glow, it's just to help the skin, look good and not red. It's not just for the skin. It also helps you with your joints, with your pain. Just taking it with Move will just do it for you. Then we also have the eye care in these days where most of us are always on phone, always on computer and all the rest. You see that if you don't take the eye vision, the Lysium, and the Peace and Peaches, you over time will be having challenges with the eye. But as you grow older, if you're taking your eye vision, I don't play with it. I take my eye vision regularly because I know that in this generation, even if you don't want to use phone, you always have to post. You also have to do your business online. So take your Forever Vision to protect your eyes. But if you already have the challenges, let us know what challenges you have so we know what products we can add to it. For example, somebody has cataract, we know we have our drop that you can use so to help to push it out. Then we have this. I love this. I love my kids, Forever Kids and Arctic Sea and Peace and Peaches for children. Help them because some of them might not even like those vegetables we are forcing them to eat. And in our generation right now, even though they are eating the vegetable, they are not getting the nutritional value that is supposed to be there because some of them are genetically modified, some of them have been cooked, some of them have been processed, and the nutrients are not there. So eat whatever you want to eat. Enjoy the food you want to enjoy, but make sure you are supplementing with the organic, natural supplement that we have prepared for you. So daily healthy blood circulation products, Arctic Sea and Galitan, to clear out the blood clots that are in veins. Veins carry deoxygenated blood, no oxygen, but plaques form in oxygenated blood that are found in arteries. That's where Arctic Sea comes in to clear those plaques. So the two of them will work together so you don't have ischemic stroke and you don't have hemorrhagic stroke. Any of them cannot happen when you are taking these two together. Take them, and of course, remember I mentioned aloe vera gel is important, that you take all these things with the aloe vera gel that will help the product get to their site of action. Screenshot anyone you know makes meaning or is important to you. You can call any of the medical team. I will guide you on a personalized menu or plan that you will use to reverse that situation. You can use it as adjunct therapy, your immunity, especially those who are always having typhoid, malaria, catarrh, feeling all these things are not supposed to be part of our lives, but we just take these things for granted. Just take this set of products, you will be amazed, even within a week, all those your snoring, all those your stress, all those, they will just calm down. I know a lot of people are on survival mode now, but you need this product to support you so you can get back your life, remove the stress. Take the honey with the aloe vera gel, the best honey all over the world that is collected from the Arizona desert where there is no pollution. Like I told you before, the water, the oranges, the fruit drink, and the rest, they cannot remove the fat-soluble pollutants. And you get them from most of the honey you just buy along the road, even if it's not the one that people have used sugar to prepare, but because they are collected from where you have been having gas flaring, petroleum byproducts, these are what the honey, these are what the bees have collected to form the honey that you are drinking. But in the Arizona desert that is far away from pollution, you are getting the best honey fortified with royal jelly so that you can also rejuvenate from inside out. And all of us know that all the people taking royal jelly always testify as per the growing older in age, but biologically, you see that people look younger. So a lot of people this day want to grow mass because they say muscle mass is the new currency for not only to prevent sugar problem, but also to improve metabolism, increase energy level, help you to age without growing old, to reduce the sarcopenia, because every human being, once you stop producing growth hormone at the age of 35, a little muscle is lost every day by that process called natural sarcopenia. You can Google it, you get it, understand how it works. But when you take our Forever Light with special aminotin, to help you, grow your lean muscle, and you exercise, take it with your big polling, you see you can grow muscle, but it will not be all those yam hand and yam leg, but you still look sleek like a woman. But if you are a man, you can grow it, do more exercises, and you can have the packages that you want to have, and the broader everything that you want to have, because it contains amino acid, contains aminotin that will help the amino acid in all the protein that you eat and not get to their site of action. You can grow your muscle easily. We also have the lung pack in case you're having problem with asthma, with breathing, with cough that is refusing to respond to treatment. You can use them as adjunct therapy. You have your energy pack that also helps with vessel dilation, that helps all the vessels to be able to, act where you have energy that is natural. This fab drink is the same thing, like you have your natural, let me say, coffee or natural cola and all those ones. Unlike trash caffeine, it's called trash caffeine that you have in all those energy drinks. I hear now that most young people are in all the hospitals that have dialysis and all the rest. The place is packed full. So they say that people are being laid on the floor because of energy drink that are from trash caffeine. Some are even called bullets. How can you even open your eye and be drinking bullets? Some are called different names that are so frightening, and our young men are late for. Instead of that, we have a healthier form. They are made from natural products that will not affect your health in any way. Please reach out for the person that has invited you here today. For women, we are not left out. Vitalize for women and multi-marker, especially if you are passing through menopause or childbearing age and you are growing older. Don't play with these two products at all. Take them with your aloe vera gel or berry nectar if you are the type that use toilet outside and you're afraid of toilet diseases. Just take them with berry nectar. Please don't joke with this. If you're a woman, this is one set of products that you must take for your bowel movement. If you're having challenges, like I said, take aloe vera gel with your soluble fiber. Right now, we are doing this promotion on Active Pro B. We also have personal care products. The aloe vera jelly is one thing you must put in your kitchen. Like hot water, I just poured on my skin and I just put aloe vera gel. See, no single scar, nothing showing that it even happened at all. That's how amazing aloe vera gel is. That's why they used to call it potted doctor, miracle plants. A plant that grew in the desert where there are challenges, where survival mode is difficult. That is the plant. I don't think it's by chance you are here on this presentation today. It means that no matter the survival mode, no matter the challenges, if you stick with aloe vera gel, you are like aloe planted by Yahweh himself, endowed with everything that you need, to the extent that you are now endowed also with prosperity. So all these personal care products, avocado soap, use it to bath and you will see the miracle. All these products have been well packed, put together. Any of them you want, just screenshot and let us know and we'll be there for you. I want you to now understand, with all these packages, all these products we have packed and put together, testimonies everywhere, how will you be able to access them? If, for example, you say, oh, I'm interested though, but maybe not enough money to buy all of them, but you're able to discuss or let us know what your challenge is. Just decide to sign up free of charge from the person that invited you here today. You can start with just these few products we are launching right now, and you will be amazed that it's not just about you now feeling better. You will build a successful business on your own terms, at your own time, as a side hustle. Remember what we started with, that the wise build systems, others look for job. Journey of the broke. If what you earn depends on your effort alone, just prepare to be poor. But you build system, you can achieve financial independence and have true time freedom. You can create the wealth that you have always wanted by helping others also achieve what they want. You help them change their life, you help them become healthier. You are joining a global community of 9.3 million entrepreneurs worldwide, and we are still growing. So What are the basic things you need to do to succeed? To succeed, hey, 5 basic things. The first thing is fall in love with the product. Fall passionately in love with the product. Just become a living fan of the product. Be excited, be happy. 20-something years now, I'm still as excited as I was the first time I finished using the product, and I looked at myself in the mirror. In fact, I was comparing the 2 pictures. Is this me? So your success will inspire others. You will be able to build people, you'll be able to empower people, and that success is lasting, or system, or a kind of group, team that you will be working with. That's why they say teamwork makes the dream work. When we started from the beginning, we said, don't kill that dream. Don't say Nigeria is too hard now. I can no longer buy that car I wanted. I can no longer build that house. I can no longer travel abroad. I can no longer do all these things. No. These things will still be there, but reawaken your dream. All you need to do is to start from somewhere. Even if it's this you can afford, is this you can afford. If you can afford the full combo, better for you, because you can just start to earn immediately. But if you start with this and you cannot earn immediately, but we'll show you what to do, how to reach out, fall in love with the product desperately. Everybody on this my train today, whether you're a distributor, you're not a distributor, if you are not in love with the product, you have not started using the product, start today. Because your beginning point is to fall in love with the product, to be excited, to be crazy about the product. I saw one of my team members carrying the cocoa on her head one day, use it to take picture. I say, yes, so not hawking from place to place. She just used to take picture and say, inside my brain, this is how I'm intimate, I'm relating, you know, you seeing into what is happening in my mind. The product is passionately working in my mind because I'm using the product. I am living a life of purpose by reaching out to people, even if they don't understand. Everybody will not understand you, but a few who have been destined for success, for prosperity, for long life, health span, will listen. All order their step, because they said knowledge, a well-informed mind, is the most powerful mind on this planet Earth, because you will make the right decisions. On the other hand, people perish for lack of knowledge, for the lack of information. You get this information about how these products work, organic, natural, nutrients, body healing tools, and you still say, no, it's not for me, or I don't have money, or, you know, you are procrastinating here and there. You will see it will not be the life you have chosen. But if you have chosen to live healthily, to have that high span, to have that head span you have decided, do it with passion, lead with purpose, leave a legacy, share your story, share your experience with enthusiasm. There's difference between, oh, I know that this man was there, or I know this man was there. The way you express yourself, the way the truth comes out from you, people can feel you even if you are talking on phone. Be value driven. Your purpose is not to sell or to market this product. No, your purpose is to offer solution to people's problem. You are a solution provider, an agent of change. The world needs more of these people right now, but they are very scarce. Everybody's after where they can make money, but you are value driven. God's so kind that you are an affiliate to a company that is completely cash rich, completely debt free. We have never owned any bank. And once you join, you are a business owner of your own, and you can access any of all the valuable or the money that we have, as long as you just follow the plan, you know. So to genuinely help others, not to use them, but help them not just only succeed, but become well from inside out. Then coach and teach your team members, people you are bringing in, no matter where they are starting, to also succeed. That's what we are discussing here, because together we grow, together we all win. But alone, you see that one broom cannot sweep the house. Alone, what you earn depends on your effort alone. You will prepare to actually be poor. So if you really want to succeed in life, master these 5 things, screenshot it, and make sure you don't forget it. Every morning, look at it. See how much of these products am I taking? How much love, intimacy am I having with these products? In fact, remember, intimacy means into my life I see. Intimate with the product, using them as you fall in love with the product. Every day, master these 5 things so you can create the life and impact that you have always dreamt of. I will just quickly go through why it has to be a system. Do you know on the right-hand side are salary earners, or I own my own business. I run my own business, one-man business. It's called one-man business. Like I used to run my own pharmacy shop alone. I had workers, I agree. I have sales girls and all those ones, but it was about me. If I'm not there, either they are stealing the product, or there were a lot of challenges. Please, who is putting stroke on the slide? Can you please stop? Please stop touching your own slide, your own screen, so you don't disturb our presentation. So you see that the salary earner is always starting every month. He's trading time for money. He's spending his own life making another person's dream to come true. He's not even doing any part-time business because it's all about work. I can pay my house rent, I can eat food, I can take care of children's school fees and all the rest. Not knowing that, like I told you in the beginning, when God has given you the tool, you can actually pay the fees, pay the rent and everything, and still have enough. See what is happening now. If you open a tap and it's just coming from only one side, but it's going through 10 different sides, you see that tap, once it's stopped, that person is completely gone. But if you open 10 taps and you have just maybe, even if it's 10 different areas, the money is going out, even when it stops, you see for a very long time, you still have enough of the water in the bath. So don't trade time for money. Don't always start every month from zero, because the day you don't go to work, you don't earn. So you depend on a single stream of income is a challenge. Here we are saying build a system, be patient. Even if you start with this today, even if you start with the full pack today, learn the system, learn to build, like the funnel we showed you, attract, be of value, profile, show them, be a solution provider. Your effort compounds over time. It is called multiple effects. That is how the rich grow wealth. Have you seen that McDonald's had a system? Even if you decide to set it up anywhere, you must use their system. If they say 10 grams of salt, it must be 10 grams of salt. You can see Walmart, you can see Uber, all of them is systems they have developed. Multiple streams of income, even if it's from any kind of a business. Forever has done 10 different multiple streams of income for you, where you can earn, where you can develop, where you can build. All you need to do now is to develop skills in this area where you can be the best. You are well known, the best well known. You are there everywhere. They said the new currency is visibility. You have to be visible everywhere. Coke, all those other companies, you see, they have a system. So it's not about price, it's about getting yourself to those people who actually need the product, who actually are interested, but they don't know that they need the product. You have to be able to inspire that relationship, and they believe you, they trust you, and they start it. Once they see, they experience the result, you see, you have what we call customer base. But salary earner or one-man business is trading time for money, is always starting from zero, is depending on a single income source. And if you pause today, if there is a challenge or the person is not able to go to work, not able to, like that time, if I can't open my pharmacy shop, that day is completely gone. The end is gone. But when you build a system, you are building something that will pay you repeatedly, pay you every month, every year. More so with the incentives that comes with Forever Living product, you see that you are so well blessed, because time will not be your own to spend the way you like. Time starts from when you sleep and wake up when you want to. Time will not be working for you, not against you. Your effort will also be compounding. So we're concluding now to let you know that your journey is complete when you master this part, the part of a system. And what do? You earn multiple times, not once. Repeated payment. From profit you made on product to leadership earnings, your discounted earnings. If you are just starting, you have a whole 35%. If you grow to supervisor, you have 38%. If you are star manager, you have 43%. If you're a manager, you have 48%. That's like buying the product half the price. Who can beat that? Apart from that, if you grow people, you will now have extra income called leadership. Then from there, you also have other incentives like card. You also have other incentives that are taking you and a partner of your choice abroad. Focus on this business, my people. It is the best thing to happen to any Nigeria and those people in the world that care. You can imagine in 160 countries of the world, people are thriving, people are prospering, and you have this opportunity. Don't joke with it. Your effort compounds instead of it, being reset every month. The work that you are doing is that the money will now later work for you. Your time is now work for you, not against you. So I want to congratulate you for joining us today. You have this opportunity to build your skill, to have long-term freedom. Don't delay. Don't procrastinate. Just harvest. And we want to congratulate you. We want to say this business model, in conclusion, just highlighting low startup, flexible schedule, anytime you want, especially for those who want to have time freedom to enjoy life. Because you can't be making money and not enjoying the life. We have all the training support, especially if you are joining us, you are in our team. We have the awareness place that you can key it to now, and you have opportunity to have any training material that you want, and then you can build your residual income. Your grandchildren will be able to enjoy you. You can, live the kind of life that you want, because at least we'll have one life. All you need to do is to join the community. See the person that invited you here today, reach out to the person, decide on what products to start with. I encourage you to start with this we are launching right now. Take the first step towards your vitality, your life of purpose, your financial freedom, your transformation is starting right now. Don't delay. Reach out. If you were unable to invite enough people, reach out to all the people you love. Encourage them to join us. Don't let another year pass without you changing the situation, because your future generation will bless you, will remember you, will know that yes, we have a mother, a father, a grandmother, a grandfather, or a great-grandmother, a great-grandfather that took away this poverty, that made this lifeline to become millionaires. So congratulations. Reach out to the person that invited you here today. And if you're a distributor, go get your aloe vera gel and bee poly and start the journey. The best time they said to start was yesterday, but the second best time is to start now. Don't say, oh, I've heard of Forever Living product before. Oh, I was supposed to start, some years back. Oh, no excuse. Just start right now. To fill the form is free, but the products are not free. You have to fall in love with the product. Please, if you know you're ready to fall in love with the product, just type 1 in the comment section. Thank you so much for listening to me today. If you have any questions in any area, whatever it is, you may now ask. But if you don't have any question, we would like to call it a day. And if you definitely, please type on the if you know very well that you will want to transform your life, you want to do something, you will take action different from what you have been taking before. So I want to just see on the chat board if there's somebody here that is going to be the next testimony. Thank you so much. Next week, Monday, I want you to prepare very well to invite a mass. We are going to have a very special guest that will give us, amazing training also. Thank you so much. If you have any question, you can unmute and ask, or ask on the